You're back with the Psychedelic Circus, and we're in the studio with Joshua Zimmerman, the bassist from the Silent Comedy, a local band in San Diego that are reaching a new level in heights as far as their popularity. I mean, they're a really amazing local band in San Diego, and you've had a lot of response from the San Diego scene. Joshua, tell me about some of your experiences in San Diego and what's kind of going on down there.
Yeah, San Diego is not generally known as a town for music, although a lot of big bands have come out of there. Normally they leave
so true.
San Diego, like Pearl Jam is from there, but they left before they really got big. It's an interesting town for music, but we've been really fortunate to have a great response, and we built an incredible fan base there that we're so happy about, and we get really a lot of love from our hometown, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
We won a bunch of San Diego Music Awards, which is just really a nice gesture from the music community there. And it's great. I mean, it's not completely known for producing music, but in the past couple of years, it's gone through quite a renaissance. So most people like Rolling Stone and Spin have focused on crocodiles and waves and that kind of lo-fi sound, but there's really a lot more going on in San Diego than just that genre. Our really good friends Transfer are making some of our favorite music. Their last record, Future Selves, is just incredible, one of our favorite records of the past year, and it's really great.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, San Diego is an amazing scene, and it really has, like you said, gone through a renaissance and started really appreciating its local artistry. And, you know, being so close to LA, it's hard to compete in certain ways, but in its own, it's definitely pushing through. And I'm finding so many great artists coming out of San Diego and really starting to, innovate the musical scene and with just this kind of sound that is mixed in a way. It's something new and fresh, and I love it.
And we're also all getting out of there more, which is exciting. You know, we run into...
Yeah, you're touring more and...
all over the country, which is awesome.
Yeah. Getting exposure for your sound is definitely important because, you know, I think that a lot, like you were saying, you got into the South, which I would think that Southern, music would be really interested in a sound like yours because it kind of bridges a gap of two different kind of musical artistries. So you actually just put out a new pressing of your former album, right?
Yeah. Our last record, Common Faults, we're on the third pressing of it now. Mm-hmm. And every pressing, we've changed the artwork a little bit. This one is cool because it has a big pull-out poster.
You guys have a really cool graphics design. I don't know who does that, but I always love I get so many compliments. I have a shirt from you guys still, and everybody always asks me, who the heck is that band? I love that shirt, or who the heck are they?
Yeah, it's me and my brother do most of it. The new record and our last EP were based on artwork from the artist Mike Maxwell that we really love. But then we kind of took his sketches for the painting that he did for the last record and created a kind of remix of the artwork for this latest pressing. So
that's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
And what is it called again?
Common Faults.
Common Faults.
And it can be found on our website, thesilentcomedy.com, or on iTunes or Amazon.com, pretty much everywhere. I think Spotify, Rhapsody, all that kind of stuff.
Wonderful. I think people mostly can Google you as well and find all your links because I know I tried that earlier. So you can definitely find the Silent Comedy on the net. And as far as this isn't the album that won the pop one from the San Diego Music Awards, was it?
It is actually, yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, so this is also
it won Best Pop Album last year.
That's great. Okay, well, let's take a short break right here. We're talking to Joshua Zimmerman, the bassist of the Silent Comedy in San Diego, and you're listening to the Psychedelic Circus here on Era FM Music. This is Z of the Psychedelic Circus here on Era FM Music, and we're in the house with Joshua Zimmerman, the bassist for the Silent Comedy, a band out of San Diego, California, and we've been talking about their brand new pressing of their album, the Common Faults, and we're really excited because you've been doing a lot of different things in the music scene, and things are starting to pick up for you. I heard a little bit of buzz about a possible signing, and you've been on tour Bingham, Ryan Bingham, and so there's a lot of things in the mix for you guys. Tell me a little bit about this song that we're going to listen to.
Yeah, that song is called Exploitation, and it's about the human trafficking trade. I found out about this organization called International Justice Mission, and they are working to abolish the trafficking trade, and it's really intense work. They work with a lot of ex-special forces people and stuff. They do basically like SWAT team style raids of places in a lot of them are in Asia and Africa, where people are being forcibly held. It's incredible work that they're doing, but I was on their website reading case studies, and it's so overwhelming, just the enormity of the problem and how just powerfully unjust it is. And so I wrote that song just immediately from it, because it was like the only way that I could get it out of my head, you know.
You could cope with the idea of it all.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's terrible things are happening, and unfortunately, a lot of people in America or Europe or, you know, some of the first world kind of countries think of it as a distant problem. Yeah. And it's really not. I mean, the trafficking trade in the United States is incredibly huge, and wow. It's a sad problem, and they've had a bunch of stings in you know, the shiny suburbs of America, you know.
It's funny about, you know, perceptions on things, and really, unless you really look into and under what's going on in commonplace society, you find out all these stories about what's truly going on out there.
Yeah, and it just is heartbreaking. But fortunately, there's people like International Justice Mission and different people who are really working incredibly hard to tackle that problem, and just the stories of people that they've freed is incredible.
Wow. So this is an amazing song, and I'm super excited to play it. The title is Exploitation, and it's by the Silent Comedy in San Diego, California. And you can find more information on them, of course, on their website at www.silentcomedy.com. As well, they're going to have a tour possibly launching in the next couple months, so we'll have to talk more about that. So let's take a break here on the Psychedelic Circus on Era FM Music for The Exploitation by Silent Comedy.